What's going on, love? Welcome back to the channel, and most definitely welcome to your collective message of the day. Okay, for those of y'all who are new here, my name is Shani. This is Melanated Mindfulness Tarot, and I do my best to upload daily collective messages throughout the week. When the opportunity presents itself, I upload collective conversations and collective messages for each zodiac sign. So if that is something that you are interested in, as well as healing, elevating, transforming, building community and things of that nature, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and we would love to have you here. Okay. Um, if you're interested in booking a private reading, personal message, it'll be either via phone call or Zoom for now. And you can find that information in the description area, as well as the information to support me on any of the other platforms that I am associated with. Okay. In the meantime, let's get into this message. I already had the cards pulled. Normally I don't, but of course I started the video. I started the reading, and then things happened with the video, so I had to start over. So let's get into it. Again, y'all already know, all thanks and praise to the Most High. We're asking our angels, ancestors, spirit guides, God energy itself to give us the messages that we need on today. Give us the cards that will produce the clarity, the confirmation, the transformation that we need in this moment in time. Ashe. So getting into it, right? Underneath it all, we got the Four of Swords. And this Four of Swords is on some make it make sense type shit, right? Like, take a step back from what's going on around you, what you operating in on a day-to-day basis, so that the thoughts that you having, they can come to this like center point, right? They can all come together, and then you'll be able to recognize and realize, what it is for you to be able to do moving forward. Under this, we also had the Star card, okay? So we have the Four of Swords and the Star card. So take a step back so that you can recognize and realize how you actually need to pour into yourself, right? You show up and you be trying to pour into other people, shit, more than you pour into yourself. But you have to recognize and realize that it starts with you first. If you don't, then you're going to be like, spreading yourself thin, like doing everything for everybody else and not really showing up for yourself, which then will result in you feeling underappreciated and overworked and shit like that. And it ain't necessary, love. Like, it ain't even that serious to be accepted or whatever the case may be. I'm encouraging you, like, put yourself first, because you can only do as much for anybody else as you truly are doing for yourself, okay? And with that being said, we got 5 cards out here on the table. So let's get into it. Let's get into them, starting with the Fortune card. And this is dope, right? This is some dope energy. The Fortune card is usually a card talking about, like, okay, good destiny, like a change in your destiny in a good way, right? You know how you have those ebb and flow type of moments. So right now you may, or even recently, you may have been feeling like you're in this ebb type of moment, and there's cycles, right? So once you come out of the ebb, you go into the flow. Listen, it's time. That feels like, okay, I'm ready for a change. I'm ready to shift my reality. I'm ready to do this 180, right? Not the 360 shit, because I'm gonna do a whole 360 and you're gonna end up right back where you started from. You know, and damn well that's not where you actually want to be. So be wise, okay? Think wise. Then we also have the Lust card that comes out right following that Fortune card. So with this Lust card showing up like this, I definitely feel like it's time for you to start being creative, right? And when I'm saying creative, it's not necessarily like artistic. You don't have to go draw pictures, and you don't have to go and create songs and shit like that. Being creative is just like being creative. You can create new solutions for certain challenges and obstacles, right? You can create new friendships. You can create new shit. Just be willing to create new things, love, because it's like everything that you're creating, everything that's happening in your life, in your environment around you, it's something that you're creating. You may not think that way initially, but once you start to educate yourself, once you start to recognize your power, your everything within you, if you haven't already, then you'll know like, okay, this is the shit that I'm creating. Everything that's happening around me is stuff that I'm actually creating. Like, do I like this shit? Am I satisfied with what's going on around me? And if you're not, then that means you can go back in and you can recreate, and you can create like whatever it is that you want to create in front of you. Listen, okay. All you really have to do is like get out of your head. This is a clear indicator. Like, you be having, listen, you like, y'all like, listen, but you ain't saying nothing. I get it. Give me a second. Because this energy is like, you be having the solutions. You be having the solutions. And then you come in and you just like, boop, block them with more problems. Like, what if this don't work out? Or what if this don't happen? Like, you will never know until you try. And even when you try and it don't work out the first time how you think it's supposed to work out the first time, you're learning through the process. Listen, if you don't give yourself some grace, like, I think that's a big part of the problem. We be so caught up in, and I look down and see the next card. We be so caught up in like trying to make it to that future place so fucking much that we dismiss the actual steps that we need to take, the things that we're learning in this moment, the lessons that we're picking up. You understand where I'm coming from? We dismiss stuff like that. We don't pay attention to or embrace the journey in itself. And this is why you be so frustrated. Like, I want better. And all you can see is the better that you want, but you're not putting yourself in a position to see the things that you need to do to get the better that you feel is necessary, right? The desires of your heart. You have to put yourself in a position to align with it. I wouldn't think that you think some shit just gonna fall into your lap, but listen, obviously there's somebody who think like, I'm supposed to just wait. Like, I did this one part, and since I did this one part, now I just need to wait for that to fall into my lap. No, boo. You're always needing to put in action, and it don't have to be no whole lot. Like, you don't have to overdo it. You understand where I'm coming from? You got to just put yourself in a position to do the 1% that you're supposed to do on a daily basis, no matter what that is. This is why, being purposeful, getting into alignment with your passion and shit like that, that's something that actually needs to be done, so that again, you can do your 1% a day. Your 1%. Maybe that 1% for you on a particular day is having an enlightening conversation with somebody. Maybe that 1% from you on a day is to reorganize your furniture, and maybe even just wash your clothes, right? Maybe that 1% of you for the day is for you to go and put some gas in your car and go drop off something for somebody. Who knows? Like, but it's not as complicated as you are like perceiving it to be. And that's just that. Okay? Stop allowing your mind to pull you in all these different places. Especially when it's like some negative shit. Okay? You got all these thoughts that's pulling your ass everywhere. Like, you can't, it's almost like your brain just, it ain't gonna stop. And this is why you might want to start practicing like meditation, little moments at a time, just for you to become aware of your thoughts and paying attention to how, like, if it's not really happening right now, that shit really don't even fucking matter. So what am I supposed to do, like, to move forward, right? Like, what is it that I can do right now in this moment that's going to help me overcome, what seems to be stopping me type shit. You have options. This is why you need to start being creative. This is why you got to start tapping in. This is why you want to start like meditating, right? Just doing different things that is going to help you come out of the ebb and get into that flow energy. Small steps at a time. Just do your part, love. Just do your part. Overthinking ain't ever really helped no fucking body, okay? And I need you to realize that you be feeling triggered at times, like certain things make you feel some type of way, but those feelings just don't come out of nowhere, right? Those feelings are actually born because of some thoughts that you had. So pay attention to that. pay attention to what are your thoughts. What are the thoughts that be crossing your mind in those moments where you start getting irritated, aggravated, frustrated, depressed, and annoyed, envious, like whatever it is that you don't like to feel that you feel. Pay attention to what thoughts come before that. There's a word for that. The antecedent, maybe. Like, what triggers you? What happens before? What is the thing that happens right before you end up going into these feelings of that you go into those feelings that are on a low, the lower scale of the frequencies. How can I say this? Y'all see how my mind just messing up on me right now? It's all good. I think y'all understand what I'm saying. So there's a frequency scale, right? Find out what triggers you before you go, like before your energy decreases into that low vibrational space of that frequency scale type of thing. But here nor there, right? Make sure that you have an amazing day. I definitely hope that this message has brought you some type of clarity, confirmation, or has assisted you with your transformation in some type of way, shape, or form, okay? And until next time, love, you do the best that you can to enjoy yourself. Peace.